Welcome to the DDMC 2017 vodcast for Day 4 from Las Vegas, Nevada. We've officially run out of show. Every year I find at least one cool vendor in the very back of the hall. This year it was Glyph Production Technologies, makers of super small and super fast hard drives and RAIDs. Their Atom RAID SSD features capacities up to 4 terabytes with speeds up to 800 megabytes per second. Its rugged, bus-powered aluminum enclosure features an interface compatible with Thunderbolt 3 and USB 3.0. The 1 terabyte RAID is around $460 street. They also have non-RAID SSD drives with the 512 gigabyte model costing around $250. I returned to my cyborg roots with the folks from Viewfind that were showing their 720p resolution wearable heads-up display. The wired monitor receives any HDMI signal and is designed for drone operators or remote camera operators at only $199. The folks at PTZ Optics surprised me by showing a camera tracking system that actually worked. Their HuddleCam HD was really impressive in tracking pan, tilt, and zoom as I moved about trying to trip it up. It uses software to set boundaries for the tracking software and did a tremendous job following me all around. The 1080p SDI camera and tracking system sells for just over $6,000. The company was also showing off a 3x zoom USB-only PTZ camera that sells for $399 and a wireless USB speakerphone that sells for $299. There wasn't much new to see at the Extron booth this NAB, but one very interesting development was their announcement of their enterprise media platform called Entwine, which is billed as a presentation capture management system. They've had their lecture capture recording appliance on the market for some time, but never had a central way to publish the recordings. This looks like they are very serious about the lecture capture market, and it's worth further investigation for sure. We spoke about a couple of switchers yesterday, but Data Video is shaking up the market with their SE650 4-input HD video switcher that features chroma key, downstream key, multi-viewer output, and audio faders for a remarkable $1199 list price. Although Facebook Live has had some regrettable live broadcasts as of late, they had an entire dedicated pavilion outside of the Upper South Hall. Several people had mentioned that Facebook was quickly overtaking YouTube as the live media platform. Inside the Facebook pavilion, I was super happy to see that Epiphan has gone away from having 2 separate hardware encoders, one for Facebook and one for YouTube, and will soon be releasing the Webcaster X2 in the $500 to $700 range that will be able to stream both, not at the same time as Facebook does not allow this. The Webcaster X2 offers several other impressive updates as well, including controllability via a Bluetooth keyboard and the ability to use both the HDMI and USB inputs simultaneously. You can do picture-in-picture of the 2 inputs or cut between them. This compact device will make doing live broadcasts from around campus much easier. I really can't believe that another NAB has just flown by. This vodcast was just a sample, so be sure to check out my final report, which will be released in a few weeks, for details on all the equipment mentioned today, plus a whole lot more. Thanks for joining me, and goodbye from NAB in Las Vegas, Nevada.